Good morning, soul family. So I was up all night last night with a really, really sharp pain in my stomach, right about here. So it's like, I'm trying to think about it. So here's your solar plexus, right? Self-worth. I am capable. I can do anything I set my mind to. But the sharp pain I have is right here. And hold on, I gotta turn this around because I gotta look and see where on my mermaid that sharp pain is that I'm feeling. Wow. Okay, don't be offended. I'm feeling it right here. In her heart. Super sharp pain in my heart all night last night. All night. And Lily, it wasn't me, because Lily came and climbed on me. She couldn't relax. She was on my chest the whole night. She needed, and it's funny because I spoke yesterday about how you put a baby on the mother's chest, right on the mother's chest, right? To closeness, to connect them. When a baby is failing, they bring the baby and put the baby on the mother's chest, hoping that'll kickstart the baby. And that's where she was. She wouldn't leave. She would get up, turn around, and she kept kind of, you know when you're nauseated, how you, with your mouth, you kind of do that with your mouth because your mouth is like watering and you feel like you're going to get sick? Remember yesterday in the cards that I shared, one of the cards was speaking about, you're going to laugh about this one day, you know, and I was saying that little frog that felt like he was sick to his mouth. And I said sick to his mouth, and I thought, weird to say that. Why did I say sick to his mouth, right? Instead of sick to your stomach. Normally you would say that, but I didn't. I said sick to his mouth. And so Lily last night was feeling that all night long. And it's that nauseous feeling. And I know she represents my twin and I, and somebody in his life, someone else, but nauseous. So worry, nervousness, I'm not certain. All I know is I was up all night last night, and I felt the pain in my heart. So someone's hurting in their heart right now. I noticed that she did throw up a little bit on the pillow, not much. So you know when you say there was a situation I didn't like it, I said it made me actually throw up in my own mouth, which is like something that's such a turnoff, right? And as I said that, I see a crow flying by. So maybe the understanding about something sudden, a sudden realization about something that literally made you sick, made you want to throw up in your own mouth. Like, no thanks, right? I came outside, and it wasn't windy right away this morning. It's just started, and I thought, I want to do the reading out here. And it was quite cold this morning, quite cold last night, cold emotion, and I get out here, and it starts I took my tarp down because it was just the wind just ripped it to shreds, and it broke my dragonfly, where the flowers, funny that I said dragonfly, the flowers, the rainbow flowers that go across, it ripped them in half. So those three at the end were separated from this whole group. Remember, we keep getting the three that separate, and there's no light to those three. These ones still have light. So this is soul family. These three are removed. Or from a group situation, these all light up. These do not any longer. So they've gone into the darkness. Three have been separated, cut away. I'm not taking them down. I use them to string up my other little lights here. So they can be used. It's interesting. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going with it. And I used to have these little lights going across here, but everybody kept getting stuck in them. And so I thought, okay, pull it up and get it out of the way. So it's interesting to me that the three got literally ripped away. So ripped away. It wasn't a clean cut. It was a clean cut. It's off. But it wasn't gentle. They were literally torn away, ripped away. So it was a sudden end, something that would make you feel like you want to throw up in your own mouth, something that makes you feel nauseous, something that makes you uneasy. It was a breakup, but it was rough, and it was sudden. And it was when we had the shit hit the fan, when everything just got super windy. It was the cleansing. It wasn't during the rain. It was after the rain. It was when the rain was clearing, all the emotion was being cleared out. Those three got ripped apart. So then when I sat here looking at this weather today, because it's beautiful, blue sky, it's gorgeous, right? But what came to my mind was It's Joker's wild. Joker's wild. Anything can happen right now. Anything. You don't know where it's going to go. It can go that way, it can go that way. There can be a sudden gust of wind that can take flight that you can use to, this is when you have to take this energy and use it to your own benefit. Because anything can go anyway at this time. Now, that may be why Lily was sitting there feeling nauseous to her, like, oh my God, a sudden realization, right? Those three got ripped away suddenly. Oh my God, the crow showed up. Oh my God. Now I'm feeling like I'm sick. I need to, she was on me, on my heart. I felt that pain. It was so severe. I had a hard time sleeping. It's sharp, stabbing pain in my heart. So it might have been that there has been a sudden realization about something, and you're not quite certain. Remember yesterday we were being asked to take that brave flight, and it was nerve-wracking. Think about taking a flight when you have a fear of flying, and look at the wind. It's and the dreams last night. I asked for my dreams last night, and there they were again. And I was being shown. It was kind of like a recap of stuff that I already knew, but I was being shown it from my twin's perspective, and the cutoff of communication and why the communication was cut off, who did it, wanting the communication back. See, I saw it, but maybe he didn't see it, or maybe he's just confirming what I saw. I don't know. But wanting that communication back. And what was interesting, and I don't know if it was me or if it was him, and I'm saying this for all of us because clearly there's a message in it for everyone. Someone was trying to perm my hair. So so that's chemicals, right? Trying to change my hair. So your hair is your psychic antennae. They were doing everything they could with chemicals to try and change my hair. When they went, and it was a group of three. It was three women. Now, it could be three, that energy, feminine energy, but it was three women that were trying to change my hair. And remember the three rainbow lights, the rainbows that got ripped away? Well, when they went to rinse the stuff out of my hair was not changed. It was unchanged. No matter what you did, no matter what the chemical process was, when I came out of it, when the water rinsed it all away, my hair was exactly as it was before. And I said, after all that, it hasn't changed. So maybe it's you yourself. After everything you've been through, everything you've even done maybe to yourself, your own thinking, your own actions, it hasn't changed. I said my hair was always this way when it was wet. Wet, emotion. And then the song came on, My Heart's a Stereo. Listen close, right? Let's turn up your radio and listen. I'm trying to reach you. My heart's a stereo. And then another one came on right after that. That was Rumor Has It. Rumor has it. Rumor had it that he's the one I'm leaving you for. It's a rumor. Remember I got the other day? I can't believe I let a rumor ruin my moonlight. And right as I say that, 5 doves landed in the osprey's tree. 5 of them. Significant change occurring. Always for the better. Good idea to call upon spirit for help with these changes, because you might be about to take the wildest ride of your life and you're not sure how it's going to go. It could go in either direction. Someone figured something out. They realized that after all that these people had done, nothing had changed what was going on in their head or the way they felt psychically, spiritually. They could not change it. And then I hear the song Out of Africa from, Hurry Boy, She's Waiting for You. And then in my dream, after that happened, the bell, I was there with 3 people that I did know, and they were friends of mine. They were doing their work too. And I was trying to put conditioner on my hair. I was putting all these conditioners on and then an oil. I remember saying in one of these readings to my twin, don't cut your hair, oil it. And I think of the balsam of Gilead, the oil, the balsam of Gilead, spiritual oil, sacred oil. Oil your hair and put it in a nice loose braid. Brush it, right? Brush it and keep it straight. Get the tangles out of it. And that's what you use the oil for. It keeps it smooth, it keeps it detangled, keeps it straight. And then I said to them, has the bell rung yet? And somebody said, yeah, 10 minutes ago. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't count. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it 12? Which would be 1 and 2 is 3. Full circle completion. You guys, the number 3, I can't get over it. The woman's strong number, strong spiritual number, ascended masters working with you. Absolutely full circle completion. What was I saying right at that moment? Has the bell rung? Yes, 10 minutes ago. And last night I was walking and I saw my white, I said, is that you? And I was looking, I thought it was my giant blue heron, and it was in the water, but only up to the ankles, right next to this beautiful weeping willow. And the willow is the one that's able to bend, right? It's able to bend gracefully. It's the one that's not going to snap. That's the kind of tree you can go out on the branch and it's not going to break. It's able to bend and flow gracefully with the wind. It's moving with it. So I look and I see, but it wasn't my blue heron. It was me. It was the white crane, standing in the water just up to the ankles. And I thought, everywhere she goes, there she is, my spiritual self, always with me. And that's telling us to, even if we are ankle deep in our water, we got long legs. Even if we have only one leg to stand on, we're able to stand easily. And I had my feet solid on the ground. There was emotion there, but feet were solid standing. And I had the willow all around me as protection. 10 minutes the bell had rung. As I was walking across the ground, I said, is that a dime? And I looked down and it wasn't a dime. It was a washer. And I thought, a washer. A washer. That's what I am. I'm the cleaner. I'm a washer. That's what I do. Right? But it's also about washing things away. Washing what isn't a necessary away. It also is what keeps things tight. You put the washer in when you put the bolt and the screw together, and it keeps it tight. So it's that one piece that was missing is on the ground. That was going to keep things tight. I found it. And it was silver. And the silver clarifies and purifies water, right? What else? Yes, the bell rang 10 minutes ago, and I said, oh my God, I've got to go. And I was worried about being late. I was leaving a small town. And it was funny how I said it. I said, well, I'm obviously going to another small town because I wouldn't be going to a city. So that all came up. I wanted to light our incense because I love the smell of it, but the wind is wasting it. So I'm going to put it inside so I can still smell it. Okay, I came in for a reason, the song right now. I will not break. I learned the hard way to never let it get that close. Okay, never let it get that far. Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. So this is why Lily's nauseous. This is scary. This is nerve-wracking because of what they had grown up with, because of this person had walked on the safe side of the street, so they kept themselves from getting hurt. And they're speaking to the family. Because of you, I don't trust me or anyone around me because of you. And right then we see them all again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. Full circle completion. So it's kind of like that musing, that thinking about, wow, I didn't do this. I stopped and the realization of not moving forward and why. Okay, so I'm leaving that there and I'm going to show us our items. Sandy gave me an amazing gift package yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but this is 0 fox given. And that's really what we have to think about our life. What do you think of me? 0 fox are given about what you think of me. This is about me being comfortable in my own natural surroundings. This one is comfortable, grounded, protected, and happy and safe. And no matter what I used to think or no matter what people did, I've removed myself. I might have had to tear myself away. Maybe it happened very suddenly. I feel sick to my stomach when I think about all of this. But you know what? I'm not going to give 0 fox is what I'm going to give. I'm bare naked. I'm bare naked. Peanut butter is always good. Isn't that funny? You think about peanut butter, that when you put peanut butter and chocolate together. I always thought about that commercial when I was a little kid. This is my cereal. I love it. It tastes good. It's natural. It's the honey bear. It's honey, peanuts, sea salt. I don't know. This is important. The bear represents the government, represents the state of California, it represents Mama Bear protection. Bare naked. Bare naked. This is the moon. Moon represents secrets. Secrets coming to light, maybe to your own self. Maybe you're remembering the past. This is your intuition. You're tapping into your intuition. Remember, no matter what they did, no matter what the chemicals did to my head, it didn't change what I felt. It was still there. The dragon lighter. This is beautiful. This is old. This is gorgeous. I love it. It's copper, which is healing. Fire. Dragon fire. God box. This is another secret God box, but this is your psychic, your all-seeing eye. It's been there all along. You've known all along, and inside you've kept your secrets. They've been with you the whole time. All you had to do was open it. What is it that's said in here? There's many things that are said in here. It's a shaman's hand. Healing magic is what it says inside. The shaman's hand. Inside the shaman's hand, it says, you are headed in the right direction. Trust your instincts. You will find fortune, good fortune in love. There is excitement to be found everywhere you go. You are able to do what others say you can't do. Think of that song just now, right? No matter what they say, 0 fucks are given. You're heading in the right direction. You will be rewarded for being a good listener, right? You listen to your highest self, you listen to spirit, you listen to the right people, you listen to yourself, you'll be rewarded. Step by step, you will ascend the staircase to success. Okay, so we have 5 today. Those are your 5 that you can choose from. Gotta tell you, this tastes the bomb. And 150 calories if you're doing calories. Fat, 7 grams. Total carbs, 21 grams. Total sugar, 7. This is good. Good. It's nourishing and it tastes damn good. Okay, so it's getting windy. I'm gonna start with this singing bowl to get a, I'm gonna bring you guys close so you can actually hear a little bit better. Wow, that was an abrupt stop. That was interesting. I wonder why that was. And why was that so blurry? Interesting. Wow, that was an abrupt end. It normally resonates for quite a while. I find that interesting. Okay, so I'm going to shield us from the wind. I'm going to move things over like this, and I'm going to use. So today we're going to read. As soon as I said that, shield us from the wind stops, but it'll be back. Okay. Soon. No, look at that. See? I've got this set up where I can just tilt the camera down. Why can't I get that normally that way? Okay. So we're going to start with the moon. We're going to start with our intuition, with the secrets coming out, because we're done with secrets. We're over it. And what we're going to work with is we're going to read. I don't know what we're going to get. We'll see. We're going to work with this. This is our first message. Harmonic heart visions of goddesses, angels, mermaids, and fairy tales. Okay, so we're going to do it my mom's way. My mom, I don't think I saw my mom last night. No, but I did see a heavy, dark-haired woman. I don't know who she was. She wasn't on my team, I can tell you. She wasn't on my team. Okay, I'll let you watch. She was the one that was trying to wreck my hair. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Okay, is it going to be left side or right side? I've got to get my fingers in it so I can get the energy moving through here. Okay, I heard right side, so tell me when to stop. Now? Okay. Whispers from the past. Isn't that interesting? But we're not stopping here. Well, we might be. We'll see. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Stop when it's time. Time. Left side. Okay. We're reading a picture. Okay. Here we go. So, what do we see? All right. I'm going to back her up a little bit so you guys can see the whole picture. So we see this fairy. She's got a sexy body. She's got a little body that I want. She's kind of skinny, but she's got fake boobs. But she's riding on this She's riding on this, okay, I'm getting very sexual messages here. This kind of skinny girl with big boobs, fake, not big boobs, but fake. Those are definitely fake unless she's never had any kids. She's riding on a rainbow-colored butterfly. Her eyes are closed. She's going over this river. She's got a barn swallow up here. I don't know if you guys can see the barn swallow right there. To me, it's a barn swallow. The barn swallow talks about hope. She's got a purple dragonfly, purple spirituality. Why does she have fake boobs? She's a little thin. Her eyes are closed. She's got long hair, psychic antennae is long. She's got purple wings. So they're not fake boobs. She's never had any kids. She's thin. She can be a man or a woman. She's not totally naked. She's very alluring. She would get a lot of attention. She's got great legs. Okay, I'm getting something from this. This is a man. It's represented with very gentle energy. This person is very much in their head. They're a dreamer. They have their eyes closed. They're riding on a rainbow butterfly. Rainbow. Remember before, whenever I would think of rainbow, I would think of gay. Or like the rainbow community, which is not just gay. It's, alternative sexual lifestyle. But the rainbow is there's also rainbow children. And the rainbow community is where I was staying with a bunch of people when I was on my quest up to Santa Cruz. It was the rainbow community. It was all of the different spiritual people coming together. So riding on a rainbow butterfly, this is a male with this loving, gentle energy. This person has never had any children. They got great legs. They're not they haven't completely come clean. They're not completely naked. They're still covering up their midsection, their sensitive section. This is their nurturing. This is where you would nurture if you were to give from your chest, right? And your whole abdomen, your self-worth, your loving energy. This has not been given. This has been covered. You can see it, but it hasn't been given. This butterfly, this is the soul family. This is the spiritual family, the rainbow community. This butterfly's got blue eyes, truthful, psychically aware, and is assisting this energy. Now, I'm seeing a male energy. You can see if it can be a female for you. It can be just this. But to me, this one has never had children. This one has great legs, long legs. So able to, you think about the crane people or the heron people, they've got long legs, right? Even if they're in their emotional waters, they're able to stand. They've got long legs. They're strong. They're beautiful. Beautiful shape. A little bit thin. A little bit thin. So maybe you've been wearing yourself too thin. Maybe you have... you're a little... a guy would probably look at it and go, she's not too thin. She's perfect. But I'm seeing thin. I'm seeing thin. This is gaunt. If these arms are very thin. Legs are strong, though. Lean, not thin. That's not the right word. Lean. So maybe you've gone through some lean times, or you're leaning in. You're leaning in as well. You're trusting. You're grabbing a hold. Look where you're holding on. You're holding on to this butterfly at the crown. And look at all of this is interesting to me. The birds that fly in a V formation, that's the community working together, right? Which is what the rainbow butterfly wings would represent. They start down here, right at the crown of this butterfly. You're connecting with this family. They're all part of a community. This one is, you're connecting with this one. And this one is connected to this family. And it's a rainbow family. It's not, this isn't blood family. There's love carrying this one. Helping you fly. You wanted to fly. But you're tired. See, you're lean. You're tired. Your eyes are closed. That's why you may be coming back. You've been slim. It's been lean times. You can fly, but you're being assisted. So you're tired right now. You're weaker feeling. You're exhausted. You're still kind of covering yourself up, but we can see. So you're still you're still shy. You're still covering up. You're not exposing yourself completely, but we can still see there's love in your chest. Down here on the ground, we see this little, can you see it down here? It's like a little, it's a baby dragon. See the little forked tail? It's a baby dragon. It's coming out, it's completely out of the water. Crawling up this green, this is like mossy. So it's soft. And moss, remember moss is what cleared the water for Merlin. Moss is very healing. Moss is also very absorbent. So this has absorbed all the emotional water that you've come out of, this little dragon. This is, I think, aspects of yourself. Here's one of your dragonflies flying very low over your emotional waters, purple and blue. So it can be peaceful and spiritual, or it can be sadness and spirituality, because you're very low over your emotional waters here. But here now you're flying high and you're completely purple. You're completely into your spirituality. You're holding on to hope. And over on this side, it's interesting. This one is also a dragon. But it resembles to me almost like a cricket. And the color is predominantly yellow, with like a fiery kind of sacral chakra. So solar plexus, creativity. But this one doesn't feel like it's very strong. It feels like it's just holding on. This one I think got tumbled in the water. The creativity and the passion got drenched. This one over here, the purple, the spirituality and the truth, this is stronger. This is going to come first. This is going to become stronger first, and then this. So this is about regaining your strength. You're being assisted by the whole spiritual community. They're reminding you to keep your thoughts up to spirit. This is the past. This is what the river, this is the contemplation. This is the past, where your dreams may have been drowned. But they didn't drown. They're very, very low. But you've now come to here. This is where you were. You didn't drown. Your head was underwater, but you didn't drown. You're now up here. And you've got hope. And the bulrushes. See this sickness in this creativity and the passion that was not well here? Bulrushes, bullheaded. They're also called no, they're not called pussy willows. They're bulrushes. There was a lot of stubbornness. It was rooted deeply. This side is not well. This side is not well. This side is. This side all goes like this. So you came down like this. Your passion, your creativity just took a dump. You were underwater emotionally. Your dreams, spirituality, you were struggling down here. You crawled up to the side. You allowed yourselves all this to be absorbed. All the moss absorbed all of this excess emotion. And along came this giant wave. This wind swooped down. This beautiful butterfly picked you up and carried you and said, hold on, connect with me, connect here at the crown. And it went straight to your heart, see? And this is the whole spiritual community. You have hope. Your dreams are sound and valid. And look at the sky. It's puffy pink clouds in a blue sky. It's good. This is all good. This was the symbolic death, transformation, and rebirth. There's the transformation. It's beautiful. You've got all this ahead of you. So now, this is what you can do. I guess you get a choice, right? But see, I disagree with this. We came here with a plan. We knew what we were going to do. And sometimes it feels like, oh, well, we have a choice. We can go this way or this way. I argue that. You already had a plan before you came here. You knew where you were going to go. This is predominant. You're going here. This is happening. This was the river of life. Remember the song? Because of you, blah, blah, blah. You got stuck here. You got stuck here. And on the wrong side of the river, your hopes and your dreams and your passion and your creativity. It was stuck in this bulrush area, this stubbornness. This was strong. This was strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Change. But when the river of life comes down and it tumbled you like this, it brings everything up from the past, the river. Everything comes up. And you struggled your way out of the water. You knew where to go. See, you knew where to go. Both sides look very similar, don't they? But there's stubbornness happening here. Big cluster of this over here. You had to choose the side to go out on, and you did. The dragon energy within you, you have that in you. Dragons, they need to be where the water meets the sea. I mean, where the water meets the sea. They need to be in brackish water, where fresh water meets the ocean. This is where this is, coming down. This is all the river falls coming from, the waterfalls, all running together into the river of life, which is where all the lessons are, where everything comes up, all the things that you had to contemplate down here. You were doing a lot of thinking while you were down in this emotional waters. Came out, took a while, dry, but then you transformed. You're a shapeshifter, right? You have that dragon energy within you. You're beautiful. You're very beautiful. I like them lean. Long legs and lean. Beautiful. And you allowed yourself to be assisted. You connected energetically. This could be all spiritually done, right? I'm still kind of covering myself, making sure that I'm modest, I'm shy, I'm humble. I like that. I'm not a bragger. I don't flash it for everyone to see. It's sacred. I like that. And you have these beautiful spiritual wings, and you've got this beautiful psychic antennae. I like that you keep yourself covered. You know you're beautiful. You know what you've got, but you don't let everyone see it. They get a glimpse, but it's special. Interesting, though, because I focus on the fact that this one has not had children. They've either not had children or there was something fake about this nurturing. Because these are, anyone that has a baby knows, when you have a baby and you nurse, you lose the fullness in your chest right here. So these are fake boobs, or you've never had kids. So it's someone who's never had a child, or it's a man. That's why I saw male energy. Or it was false nourishment. Maybe this was you. And this was somebody that was riding on your back. Somebody that was beautiful, alluring, used that, and that's what confused you. There's many different ways this can be read. But their spirituality, maybe they showed themselves as a spiritual person. But their eyes are closed. They were feeding off of your energy. Oh, here's another message, right? You were distracted by this beautiful exterior. Showed you just enough to pull you in. Showed you just enough to make you think they were spiritual. But their eyes are closed. Even though they have, why are they not flying? They've got wings, they're not flying. They're holding on to they're covering your crown. But there's a connection here. You're the one that's in full transformation and beautiful. This can be read in a different way, right? You're a beautiful energy. And you were distracted by something, a beautiful package. You misread what it was. Someone that wasn't able to see. There's so many ways this can be read, right? Either somebody connecting energetically, or this is a seductress that's been covering your beautiful crown, stopping your connection, trying to get you to go over this way, when in all reality you should be here. So many different ways. How does that apply to you? This is the moon. This is secrets. Goddess energy, right? Feminine energy. You know what your story is. So for a clarifier, we're going to use Sandy's deck that she got me yesterday. Freaking love this. Affirmators, like affirmations, but I called it the Affirminator. Like the Terminator. Magic and miracles, right? And this bunny that loves you, some bunny that loves you, and this rainbow. Here we are, a rainbow, a promise of good things after a storm, right? Look at these stars. 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. No, yeah, 4 stars. Angels with you. You're surrounded, completely guided and protected. No reason for fear. This is a white horse. Not only is it a white horse, it's a magical unicorn. So white is purity, truth. Affirmators. All right. So for I think I'm going to leave this up as a shield of protection. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these. What is your I'm really curious to go back. See, because I just was reading what I was seeing. I don't like to see the bulrushes as stubborn. The bulrushes stand tall, so it's good to have pride, but in the right way, right? And to me, this little dragon is sick. This dragon is not well, and it's the one that was over here. And it could have been that this one was misleading you and asking you to go over to this section, but this is where it made you sick. Maybe the focus is on you, the dragon, not this. This rainbow, whoever this rainbow represented, this rainbow butterfly, this is love, though. This is love. This one's eyes are closed. Fake purple wings. I'm not real. I'm not real. The first thing I saw was fake. Beautiful, but fake. A little bit too lean. Leaning in, riding on the back of this beautiful butterfly of transformation, covering over their crown. That's what I saw at first, and then we went the other way. So I go with my first definition, that somebody was riding on your back and they presented themselves in a certain way, and it wasn't what it was shown to be. And that's probably why you threw up in your mouth. Probably why there was pain in the heart. Unless this is you pretending to be something other than who you truthfully were. You'll know your message. Correct neutrality on all levels. What is the clarifier and affirmation? Oh, one more I heard. Okay. I love these cards. Sometimes the darkness. Sometimes we need the darkness for things to stand out. Look how that stands out. You sure stand out in the darkness, don't you? Wow. There's no mistaking that. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there's more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. See, I said that somebody that loves you, so I'm going to go back to my original. This person was giving generously of themselves, no matter how much or how little, because they know Spirit has our back. This one was giving generously. I feel this one took advantage. This one pretended to be something that they weren't. They were feeding off of this one's energy, and it made them sick. Dragon had to figure it out. Two sides of one personality. Two sides of one situation. That's what I'm seeing. I like to do it the other way, but I saw fake when I first saw that. Slim, young, never had kids, fake boobs, covering over your crown. You're beautiful. You're loving. You're generous. You are connected. This person pretended to be, and they weren't. Their eyes were closed. They weren't able to see. Or you could have been assisting a new one. How about that? I just heard in my head no. So you do whatever it is for you. There's your affirmation. You take it at however it is for you. I saw fake. I don't get off on fake myself. But some people get distracted by a pretty package, you know? Okay, so we're going to go to wait till you're announced. We're getting confirmation. We've not yet used all of our graces. We're going to go to the dragonfly, or the dragon. The hounds will stay unchanged because everybody's competing for a love they won't receive. This one was the fake. This is the harlot. This is the one that was seducing. This could have been a job. This could have been a person. This could have been a group of friends. This, you thought you were like them, but you're not. This is fake. There was no nursing coming from those tits. There was no natural nourishment. This was not a mothering person. This is beautiful. This looks like a harlot tapping into your energy. That's what happened. This beautiful loving one. It made you sick. It confused you because it looked very similar. But there was something wrong in this picture. Wow. Okay. So we're going to the Faerytale oracle for the dragon fire, the dragon lighter. I love this thing. I've always said I gotta go, look at this, how it opens. I want to go get it filled. What's so cool about this old school lighter is that this is not a throwaway, right? This isn't a throwaway. You refill this one. It's gorgeous. It's healing. It's beautiful, ornamental, powerful, graceful. It has fire and passion, and it can be used again and again. It's there for the long haul. I was lighting my here. I'll show you. song right now, the line is, everyone's competing for a love. So the cups got broke beneath my feet, but it's not my fault. Someone not wanting to take responsibility for their actions. So here, the crocodile tears. That's what this one has. There it lights. Sometimes it lights, but generally it doesn't. So that's like this. Sometimes it lights, sometimes it can fly, but generally it doesn't. See, it's lighting now. So you can see why you would be confused by it. Sometimes it lights, but generally when I go to use it, it doesn't, and it's hard to use. This one, most of the times it's just a spark. Sometimes I get a flame, right? But this one, this isn't, and then what do you do with this? What do you do with this pink one? What do you do with this yellow one? You throw them away. They're plastic. This is plastic. Plastic boobs. Plastic. So it could, as I said, it could represent a person. It could represent a group, an organization, to do with your job. It's plastic. It's focused on what's not real. Something that's not real. It could be a dream. It could be a fantasy. Everything could have been going along fine, and you could have talked yourself into something that wasn't real. Remember the song, Rumor Has It? I can't believe I ever let a rumor ruin my moonlight. It wasn't real. It clouded your perception. What you thought you saw wasn't real. These get thrown away. They're throwaways. They're plastic. They don't last. This you refill. And you keep it. And it's gorgeous. Okay. So for that, we'll put them all here so you can look at these and maybe ideas will come to you. Crocodile tears is what I keep thinking here. Don't go. Don't go. I didn't mean it. Faerytale Oracle. Okay, so at 41 minutes, I shuffled these before as I sat here just kind of listening. Yep. As it fell, you rose to claim it. Until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands were strong, but my knees were weak. So someone, maybe you were, maybe this is just you, falling. I keep going back to this one. You weren't strong enough. You got caught up in all of the dreams and all of the stubbornness and the illusion. You got sick. Side of you I never knew. The things that you said were never true, never true. Crocodile tears and the games that you would play, and you always would. Yeah, we're getting more and more this, what I saw originally. So basically your gut reaction, your first impression is what it is. And right now there's been a death, transformation, and that's the predator. That was a predator. Wow. Okay, let's move on from this one. I don't want to deal with that one anymore. 43, interesting. That's the age you are. Little Mermaid, sacrifice. How appropriate. Okay. So here we have the dragon as the mermaid. Sacrifice. She's holding up that purple poison. All the things you said, they were never true. All the games that you played, and you always would, and you always will. My hands were strong, but my knees were weak. You were distracted. You weren't strong. Number 7, you're on the right path and it will exceed your expectations. So, this is when the Little Mermaid wants to be something that she's not. Or he, right? You're a mermaid. You're a merman. This is what your life is, but you want something different. You want something outside of your own natural world. So the Wicked Queen says, I'll prepare a potion for you. Swim to the shore before sunrise and sit down on the shore and drink it. And then your tail's going to disappear. Maybe this is you, right? This is you. Your tail's going to disappear. You're no longer going to be of the water. You're going to get legs. And you're going to feel great pain, like a sword passing through you. Interesting, I felt that sharp pain in my stomach last night. She can't walk, can she? She's got these new legs. You'll have that graceful movement, but every step you take is going to be like sharp knives cutting you. And if you can handle that, I'll help you. Is that what happened here? Is that what this one is doing here? And then who is helping them? They're not walking. They've got beautiful legs. Remember I said that. My hands were strong, but my knees were weak. Interesting how this goes together. So, right now you're considering making an enormous sacrifice. You're giving up of your voice. You're giving up of your voice. You're not speaking. You want something so badly. You're giving up your voice so that you can be more acceptable to someone else. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to be involved in a conflict. But you are your voice. That's the deepest part of who you are. You're trying to fit into an environment that's not comfortable for you. It's painful. And it makes you feel heavy, like you can't walk, like you need assistance. It's uncomfortable, it's awkward. So then you need to ask yourself why you're sacrificing so much of yourself in order to belong or in order to be accepted. This is about making changes to your body in the real world, to your face, in order to become more appealing to someone else, to a lover. Think about this. I want to look like that. I don't look like that now. I think I need to get a facelift. I need to get a boob job. I need to get a tummy tuck. I need to resculpt myself. Now, there's a difference here. I need to do that in order for this one to love me. If I don't look like this one won't love me. Are you doing something to try and fit in? Are you doing something to try and win someone else? You're not loving yourself as you are, accepting yourself as you are, and what you're thinking of doing is going to cause a lot of pain. And it's not going to bring you the happiness that you think. And nobody's asked you to do this. You think that you have to do it. It's your choice. It's your choice. You had a choice. Maybe you're seeing yourself like this. Sick, unappealing. You're thinking about all of this stuff. You want to be this. Maybe this is what you see yourself as. Here I am. I'm short. I'm a little chunky. I want to have those long legs. I want to have that perfect body. I want to look this way. Maybe I'm starving myself so I can look like that. So much so that I'm weak. I'm thin. I'm thin, but I'm exhausted. It's not good for my body. I'm sculpting myself. I want to be different. I feel as though I look like this, but it's going to make you this. You're not thinking straight. I know how this feels. I feel this way. I feel this way. I told you, my stomach, the pains in my stomach, they hurt because I was lifting weights too heavy. I was doing military-style push-ups. I was pushing myself because I wanted to get my abs rock hard again. I wasn't doing it to try and win someone, but I was doing it because I felt I needed to have that. I felt like that. I did. And I have the residual. I have to be careful. I thought about this the other day. I babied myself, right? I started eating all the right things for my gut because I pushed my belly and I gave myself that hernia. And it scared me. I thought about my mermaid last night. I looked at my mermaid and I thought, you know, the pain was so sharp. If they cut into me, they're going to cut right into my mermaid, right in the middle of my self-worth. But last night I recognized that the pain was right in my heart. I was doing it to myself. I was hurting myself. No one was asking me to do it. But I thought, how else can I do this? So I walked last night, long, 5 miles, and I came back home, and that's when it started to hurt again. I'm pushing it. I was really tired the whole time I was walking. I was tired. I was pushing myself. I was expecting too much of myself. I was trying. And it's true. I will tell you the God's honest truth. I feel my twins very close to me. I feel them. And I'm not happy with how things have slid. So I was trying to push it too fast. It's not that it won't come back and I can't do it, because it does happen. But I thought I had a time frame, like in my dream last night, right? Oh my God, is the bell rung? Yes. 10 minutes ago. Oh my God. Right? So I'll be honest and tell you, I've been pushing it and I'm thinking, shoot, remember the original dream when my twin finally came and we were walking through the Rainforest Cafe? He was holding my hand. He was proud of me, but I was looking down. I wasn't proud of me. Not because of who I am. I love who I am. But there's a part of me that I'm not accepting, my physical body, right? I'm not as tight and firm as I was. I can get there again, but I can't do it overnight. Now think about this in every aspect of yourself. We can't push ourselves to the point where we hurt ourselves. We can't expect miracles out of ourselves. Maybe I'm feeling this way about my physical self because he's so beautiful. That's who he draws in. Somebody half my age with a body like that. Beautiful, gorgeous, never had any kids. I can't have any kids anymore, and I don't have that fullness. I don't have that. He can have that if he wants. He's not telling me that's what he wants, but I have that fear, right? And is that ridiculous or not? This is my twin, so stupid. But it's a human thing. It's an ego, and we all have it. So what are we willing to do in order to try and fit in or try and prove to someone that we're worthy? God, is that an ego concept? I thought about this last night. I was walking along. I was listening to another spiritual speaker, and it was talking about the fear that we have. We all reality, we know it's not real. It's fear, false expectations appearing real. You can make something like that happen. You're stabbing yourself all over with many pains. And what's funny is in the Bible it says the money is the root of all evil. It's injurious. You're the love of that is stabbing yourself all over with many pains. So it could be money that you're after, or it could be success. Maybe I want to have this body that will make my twin. You know, remember when we were young, I feel sad. I said to myself, I know this is our last incarnation, but I want to come back. I want to come back with him. I want to reincarnate with him. I want to know him as a little girl. And I want to stay his best friend all through elementary school, junior high school, and then fall in love and get married right out of high school and have a family and raise our kids. I want a whole life with him. I want that. I want to have that with him. But in this life, we met when I was this, but we never got together with that. And I feel like that was taken from me. So could that be, that's what I'm thinking. That life was taken. But this was our life. This was our path this time. Now maybe for a man, it would be financial success. I want you to look at me as strong and shiny and a star. And I don't have that. I did have that when you first met me, but things fell apart, and now I don't have that. I want that again. I'm killing myself to get to that. Both have a skewed concept of reality, right? Nobody's asked us to make these changes. We don't have to have that to win the other one's love. We don't have to do that to win the acceptance with people that are actually soul family. So we got to think about then, what makes you lovable? It's not that. It's not your position. It's not your status. It's not your money. It's not your fame. It's not your body. It's who you are inside. We don't need some magic potion because we have that magic within us. Think about the cost that you will have to give of yourself in order to achieve what you're trying to get. Don't go any further into it. Return back to who you truthfully are. You know what? You've got a beautiful song. You're a beautiful person. You are who you are now. You're not who you were then. This is who you are. You accept who you are now. You're a fire. You're a dragon. You're a light. You can be refilled again and again. Maybe you can have a life again and again. Don't get stuck in the material world. You're sacrificing too much for love. You need to speak the truth and be the truth, not squelch the truth of your voice of who you truly are. Somebody comes to you with something that looks like a bargain, but over the long haul, it's going to cost you a lot more. A short-term deal to get something quick, a get-rich-quick scheme, going under the knife to regain something quickly, but it's damaging your body. It's hard on your body. It's not the answer. relationships that demand that you look like this, that you give this, that you be that ask you to sacrifice the truth of who you really are. Mostly it's about loving yourself as you are, because you're precious. Some people are very blessed with physical beauty, physical attributes. Some people are naturally, you know, in this life, they're successful financially, they just flow. But maybe that's not your lesson in this life. Maybe your lesson is to live simply. This was clearly my message. I understand this. Now I understand why there were sharp pains in my stomach, right at the heart of my mermaid. Because I so badly wanted to be this for him. But I need to love me for me. I am not plastic. I'm real. I'm not a throwaway. That fake look can't nurse a baby. You're not going to get anything out of that. What's our affirmation? Wow, they hit me hard. I told you guys I get slapped by spirit. And I get slapped publicly. I don't fake my love. I don't fake who I am. So why would I kill myself to try and make myself into something that I'm not there yet? Right? I'll get there. I am determined. I am the mermaid. I am a dragon. And I will get what I want. I always do, in the end. But I'm not going to take any shortcuts. And I'm not going to freaking kill myself or hurt my body to get there. And that's my message for me. What is it for you? It could be financial success. It could be love. It could be acceptance with other people. It could be not feeling you're good enough right now because you don't have what you used to have. I have no shame. Basically, it's not that I have no shame. I have no pride. I have no ego pride, I swear. On one hand, I do. But on the other hand, I sit here before you guys and I get slapped, and I could not send this video out, but I will because I needed to hear this. This is good for me to hear. I gotta tell you. I was so annoyed too when I watched that dream, because at the time when I saw that dream, I was actually in really good shape. I had been at the gym like 5 times a week, and I was actually starving myself. I really wasn't eating well. My body was actually not doing well. I was failing. But I was looking great. And my daughter said to me, "You're too thin, Mom. You're too thin." But I thought, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, right? I'm tiny. But, I don't have I've been doing a lot of sitting here at this computer, and I said I hadn't been able to get out and do the things that I'd done, and I wasn't starving. I'm not starving myself, actually. And here in that dream, I watched myself walk through with my twin, and I thought, damn it. I saw him marrying a girl who was chunky. In my mind, I said she was chunky, and I was embarrassed. And I said, wouldn't that just be... I said that when I was super thin. I said that to my best friend. I said, my luck, he's going to show up when I'm feeling like a chunky monkey. Perfect timing, divine timing. Look at this. Are you trying to go like this? Are you trying to hurry this hourglass along? This hourglass, think about this. I'm talking about physical bodies, right? Look at her body. Look at her body. Are you trying to hurry it? I am. Remember? Oh my God. The bell rang 10 minutes ago. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. But look what I said, to teach. It takes a long time to teach myself the same lesson. Right? You know what I'm thinking here too? I'm thinking like this. Come on, come on. Have you ever had somebody snap their fingers at you? Come on, come on. That's so rude. And look at this time clock. I'm going as fast as I can. Look, I'm a little bottom heavy right now. What do I want to have? The perfect legs like Sandy. Sandy's got these great legs, right? And so what am I out there? I'm walking. I'm so tired I could barely keep my eyes open. I was exhausted. I pushed it. The mountains that I walked last night, they weren't mountains, but they were hills, steep hills, and I went for miles. And then I had that sharp pain in my stomach. It was all to talk about this. There was no reason for me to have that sharp pain in my hernia. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push it last night with all that I did. But it is funny. I'm laughing at myself because this is the total truth. Are you trying to hurry because you're feeling a little bottom heavy? Oh, God, I'm laughing. And then you know the song that came on when I was coming up the last hill? I'm all about the bass. Mama said, don't worry about your side. Boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Oh, God, I'm laughing. It hurts my stomach. Oh, you know what? I can hear my daughter right now mad at me. Are you kidding, Mom? You're a size 6. But in our own mind, you know, that's why I say, I look at her and I'm like, you want to get emaciated looking in order for you to look right. There's something wrong with our society. You know? Oh, my God. And you know what? What does that say about my twin? You know, that's not very nice for me to think that I have to look like that to get his attention. But then you know what? How about him? It's not very nice for him to think about me, that he's got to be Mr. Finances and have everything in order, right? And be perfect and shiny and new. So what's the problem here? Warped thinking. Everything's timing. Timing is everything. Let's release all of it. Let's release the worry. Allow things to happen as they will. Hell, clock, the bell rang 10 minutes ago. Well, maybe you ought to reprioritize and get things in order. And if you want to get things, whip your ass into shape, then maybe you need to reprioritize your schedule. It's going to happen. And right now I'm stretching. I keep stretching. You know, if you lean back, right, I'm stretching my stomach because it's all tight. Everything's all tight in here. That's why it hurts. So I need to stretch. So maybe a more, a gentle exercise like yoga, which is a spiritual exercise, right? Okay. I hate to make this all about me, but that's pretty funny. Okay. God. You're the only one for me. I'm never going to say no. I think I found an angel. I can see it in your halo. Oh, sweet. Okay. So we've had these two. We're going to go to the zero fox given because that's what we need. Sandy just gave me that, right? That's what we need. We need to give zero fox. And we're going to go to the animal tarot. So at 1 hour and 1 minute, I've already shuffled these ones too, but just let me get the energy moving through them. Zero fox will be given today. Okay. All right, for those who chose the zero fox. and by the way, that's the kitsune. The kitsune is your best friend. Kitsune is generally a redhead. They show up, and they're your friend. They'll teach you who to trust. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. And here she is, the single queen of spring, queen of new beginnings. She's talented, she's beautiful, she's independent, she's charming. She's a mother, and she's not got that crown. She doesn't put that crown on her own head, and you know what? Because she's waiting for who wears that crown. There's a king that wears that crown. She's waiting for her king. She's doing her work. And look what's sprinkled all around her. Forget-me-nots. Forget me not, as if that could ever happen. And she knows to follow after spirit. Just like the sunflower representing friendship, growth, solar plexus. I can do anything I set my mind to. I'm worthy. But you know what the sun says? This is a message as well with the timing that we just got. The sunflower wakes up in the morning and it follows the sun across the sky, keeps its head up to the sun, the divine masculine, right? Her mind is on the divine masculine, the one that's not there right now. But she keeps her head up to the divine masculine all the way across. And when the sun goes down, her work is done. So this is about appropriate timing as well. Do what you can in each day and then let it go. You don't work all night long. You don't kill yourself. So don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You can do anything you set your mind to. You are the queen. This is a beautiful ragdoll. You know what's interesting about this? This is a red Persian. You can see that it's an orange point, which again, I just spoke about the redhead, the best friend, right? Zero fucks are given about any other man for me, right? Zero fucks are given about what you think that I can do or what I can't do or what I should do. I sit on my spiritual cushion on my throne. I have children. I've raised children. I'm capable of doing many, many things. I don't forget my lessons. These lessons sprinkled all around at my feet. Don't forget them. I do the work that I can in my day, and then when the moon goes to sleep, I go to sleep. I'm not like the rest. Do you hear that in the background? Baby, I'm not like the rest. I know you're scared, like you might make a mistake. I don't want to break your heart. I want to give your heart a break. This song, I remember this song. I remember when you said you'd never fall in love, but now I know fear is all it was. Fear does a real number on us, doesn't it? And it's interesting because a lot of times we don't recognize that we all have fear. We all have fear. None of us are going to be perfect. We're all going to have that ego part of us, right? We just have it for different reasons. So this is about self-care. I think this is hysterical. You need to take care of yourself. And look where that princess sits, on a very posturepedic cushion. You need to be supported spiritually, but you're comfortable. You're taking care of yourself, right? You are definitely independent, and you're definitely flexible because you're a freaking cat. You can handle whatever comes your way. You know this. And that's what's so amazing, is that you know that you've got the ability to do all of this. And really about what everybody, zero fucks. For me, I will tell you, what any other man thinks of me, zero fucks are given. I really don't care. The only one that I care about is my twin. But I have to be more focused and realistic about really who I should really matter most about. Whose opinion I should care about most is myself. So right now, you got your hands full, and I do, right? And you do. As the Queen of Spring, you've got your hands full. You've got people to teach here. You've got lessons here that you've got to remember. You're sitting on a crown. I mean, you're sitting on a crown. You are practically sitting. Look at that. You've got your feet in this crown. That's interesting. I've not noticed that before. She's got both her feet in that crown, nailing that crown to that crown's not going anywhere, right? I'm not looking outside of this. I got my feet in the crown. I got my four. Get your feet into it. Both feet in. I got both feet in. I don't have one foot in testing the waters. I got both feet in. So you can look at this in different ways. In representation to the one that I'm waiting for, the forget-me-not here, my king, I got both feet in. I'm not testing the waters. I'm in all the way. But as far as your capability, you got both feet in. You're capable. You're busy. You're doing a lot. You've got a lot happening here. And you can manifest everything that you wish to manifest. Just like I said, I'm going to get what I want. It's going to happen. I was just pushing it. I was just trying to do it too quickly. I was trying to get it all done in one day, right? That's not going to happen. So this is whoever you are capable of doing anything, right? You are a multitasker. And you know what? In most ways, you're very, very confident. There's nobody there telling you what to do. You're self-motivated, right? No one's here with a whip telling me, go, get out there. Although that's not the truth. I did hear, get moving, get out, go for a walk. But I didn't probably have to push it as much as I did, or go up those mountains as fast as I did, right? You're very talented. You're a queen. I'm just thinking of this cat, this Sandy. I'm thinking of this redhead, you know, beautiful. You are beautiful. The red represents a friend, a kitsune, charming. And you look at this cat, and what do you think? You think, beautiful, soft, luxurious, right? This is precious. Look at the full hair. This is a beautiful, beautiful pedigree. This is royalty. This person is seen. They're set and they're seen this way. I don't think they feel this way about themselves. They probably feel like this. I'm stumbling around underneath here, but you know what? Maybe you're in a position. I'm on a platform with my work, right? But I'm kind of like, I am like this. I don't see myself like this. I do in my capability. I know what I can do. I know I can handle. But I'm more like this, right? Climbing around. I'm like the kitten. That's more like me. Now, maybe that's an issue too. I feel this way, but I'm actually this. My dad says, you don't need to be climbing trees and climbing rocks. You know, you need to be, this is how he saw me. My dad saw me this way, like my mother, like the queen. But I was like this. I want a truck. I want a Jeep. I like climbing trees. I left from on my walk last night, and I saw that car, that blue Mustang, I think it was a Mustang, that gorgeous one. And somebody said to me, that's more your style. They saw me like that. But right behind it was this really bitchin' old school, I don't know if it was a Blazer or a Bronco, but it was lifted, had these big knobby tires. And I looked at that. It didn't have the best paint job. The blue brand new Mustang was in front, right? The blue pedigreed was in front. And it was gorgeous, and I could see myself driving that. It would be fun. But that one behind it, this one It was old school, and it was off-road, and I liked it. And do you see what I'm wearing today? I have a little bit of all of it, right? But I like this. I like that. I like the off-road. I like climbing around. I don't want to be sitting up here like this, pretty princess. I like this, right? So it's like we have all of this within us. Woo! Here comes the wind for confirmation with that one. So with that, that's kind of like strong-willed, stubborn, right? My dad says, you need to be a lady. And I'm like, hell no, I'm going to freaking climb trees, and I like that Jeep. I laughed when I saw that truck and that car. And I looked at both and I saw, yeah, if I could have them both, it'd be great. I would love to cruise around town in my cute little outfit in that blue car, right? But I really, really like that lifted truck. I like the organic, natural, old school. I liked it. How about give me the money and I'll fix that one up? I like it, right? So, strong-willed. We kind of want to have, we say what we want to say. Zero fucks are given, right? That's what we are. We have that. This is Queen of Spring. Look at the color. Earthy, natural, grounded. But look, there is gold, right? So we have both. There's the natural world with the gold. Look at that. We have both. I'd say that's all around pretty good, right? Definitely independent. Definitely we want to look good. We do. What was I killing myself to look like? Get myself back like that for my twin, right? We do want to look good. It matters to us. It matters to us. I want to look good for myself. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't give a crap about all you other women or all you other men. I care about my twin and I care about me. But it matters to me, right? So Persians, they spend a lot of time grooming themselves. They have long hair. And they have to make sure that it's taken care of. My hair's down to my butt, right? So this queen, she's working hard. She's working hard in her physical world. She's working hard in her mental, spiritual world. She's working hard in her work, right? She makes her money. Her king's not here. She's got both feet in, but she's here by herself, crawling around under here and sitting up on her platform. Okay, so here's me. Let me do this for me, and you guys can do it for you. Say this is you at your job, right? You're on a platform. This is you at work. Feet both in, right? Multitasking, taking care of everything. Here's you in your mind. Even while you're sitting here doing your work, this is you. And this is you in your playtime, crawling around. You've got the ability to have all of this going on. And you're independent because there's no man sitting there while you got both feet in that crown, right? Or there's no female sitting there while you got both feet in your crown, males, right? This could be a male as well sitting on, except for this is the queen. So, hard worker, makes her own money. Definitely is willing to take care of herself and is willing to spend, you know, when I do spend the money, what was I doing in my dream last night? I was putting oils and conditioners on my hair. That's important. I do. I use Monat hair care products. They're expensive, but they're good. They're quality. If I'm going to use something on my hair, it's going to be good. If I'm going to use something on my face, it's going to be good. Okay? So maybe Spirit's saying it's time to take care of yourself. And you know what I think? You've been crawling around here. See how she's hunched over? Wait, oh, you guys can't see it. See how she's kind of hunched over? Her stomach hurts right now because she pushed it. So what does she need? She needs it massaged out. I thought about this morning. My stepdaughter is a massage therapist. I need these muscles in my stomach massaged out. So right now, this is actually telling you it's time for you to spend a little time pampering yourself. Oh, I didn't even read the rest of this here. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. That's the truth. Multitasking, right? Also, this is the truth. You may be having several looking for your attention, and that is the truth. Sandy, is it not? We got a lot of people wanting our attention. But do you know how many fucks are given about all those people? All those guys? 0. So this is it. This is for the one out there who's not here in my physical presence. Here's my personal message. I got both feet in, and 0 fucks are given about anyone else's attention. I forget you not. I'm killing myself for you. Oh. So, that's the message with this. This is it. Right now, you're working very hard, and you got to spend a little time on self-care, do a little self-pampering and nurture yourself, but stop beating yourself up and stop killing yourself to be something, or get yourself to a place before it's ready, before it's time, right? Don't push it. Okay, correct for neutrality. I remember Sandy when she's doing these, she does pole dancing, right? She's got a great body. She really does. She works out and kills herself too in yoga classes and exercise classes and dancing. And I remember her saying she was trying to do these challenges, right? These dance challenges. And she says, I'm killing myself. I fell and I hurt myself and I got bruises, and I'm like, oh my God. I watched her do this thing on the pole the other day and I thought, oh my God, I know how hard that is, because my friend Julie has a pole down in her garage. She doesn't use it anymore, but she got one too. And I tried to do it and I laughed at myself. It was so funny. I could do a running and swing around it, but you know, you got good arms for a reason when you're a pole dancer. Holy moly. Woo! That blew away. Okay, we're asking for our, I'm laughing at these cards. They all kind of fly together. Hysterical. Okay. Affirmation card or clarification card. I'm laughing so hard. I'm thinking about, oops, we got two. We literally got two. Sorry. But I'm laughing at this. Woohoo! Let's go. Woohoo! Some bunny loves you. Yeah! Promise of good things after a storm. I'm just seeing the starburst. This is like fun. Starburst choose. Okay. What are our messages? Okay. Positive thinking. Okay, forget reading this at first. Let's just read what's going on here. I'm watering my crown, right? The emotional water that I pour upon my head, it's going to be beneficial. This is about cultivating your mental garden properly. Self-love blossoms. You don't do it by saying to yourself, you're not good enough, right? I don't have any muscles in my arms. Look at her arms. They don't look like Sandy's arms. That's not going to help, right? I love me just as I am. I'm wearing glasses now. Damn it. I want to get LASIK done for my eyes. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes that can fuck up your eyes. So start watering your garden and realize this is who you are and you're beautiful as you are. Okay, what does this say? In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and I weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. I like this a lot. Look at that green. That's self-love and healing. And look at, there's a little eye on that hummingbird. I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. I can accomplish what might seem impossible to myself and even to others. My daughter said to me, you're never going to get your arms back, Mom. And I said, yes, I will. You watch me. I will. I am determined. But I don't have to kill myself. The weeds are what's killing me, right? I still wear glasses. I still have to color my hair. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, look at these two lovebirds. These are lovebirds. Okay, before we even look at this, these are definitely lovebirds. And look at this one singing away to this one. It's just like, oh, you know what I'm laughing at? Okay, I'm making this personal, but I am laughing. This is me singing my love to my twin. This is me with my belly, right? Because last night when I was walking, and I don't have a fat stomach, but as I was walking, because this should have been my clue. My stomach was bloated. I felt it. I ate last night and then I went for my walk. I should have given myself time to digest my dinner, but I didn't. So when as I was walking, I had these leggings on and they were too loose in the waistband. I kept thinking, gosh, I had to keep pulling them up. But as I walked along, I felt like Buddha belly. I did. My belly was like pushed out. So that was probably telling me something I wasn't paying attention to. The muscles and the wall of my stomach were they weren't supported properly. I wasn't. So here I am anyway, right? With my big Buddha belly, singing my love, and here's my twin. Oh, do you love me like that? Okay, love. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors. Remember 3? We keep getting 3. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent. Oh, my cats make me feel like a parent. I did Reiki on Lily and Daddy last night, all night long. I did it for myself too, since my stomach was in so much pain. But that's my little puppy, right? That's my puppy cat. Or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. I kept seeing, remember, okay, yesterday I was talking to you guys about Michael Jordan. When I was showing you the guy that was fixing up he was in my dreams last night, Devin, my son. And I kept saying that guy looked like my son, and Michael Jordan was his favorite. And I said, look, you can see the color over here. 23 is Michael Jordan's color. Isn't that interesting? I kept saying color, but it's number. 2 and 3, 5, significant change. 23 was the color. So hold on a second. I'm going to go find out what 23 means. Okay, I just heard on the radio, switch to jewel. Jewel, it's a jewel. 23 is a jewel. So 23, the jewel of a thought. So 23 is, you're working closely with one or more ascended masters. Whoever this might be for you. This is a message from your ascended master guides who can see that the answer to your prayers is within reach. They encourage you to stay positive to ensure that you attract the best possible outcome. So what you're having is within reach, right? And I told you how Michael Jordan, my twin and my son Devin, they show me as the same person. They're very much alike. My son is my soulmate, and 23 was Michael Jordan's number. And I kept saying, 23 is his color. Well, the color is, it's within reach. It's a jewel. Your jewel is within reach. The surge of self-congratulations I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. No, look at this. What's so funny is, look at this, right? Here I am singing my love, right? And I'm sinking this basket, a trash basket. I'm not in the, look at that. I'm not in the major leagues, right? With the stars. This is me singing my love. This is just who I am. This is all of me loves all of you. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to all of me loves all of you. You know the one. Name of the song, you know the one. I'm going to read this all again. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent. Or the surge of self-congratulation. You know what? Puppies? I thought about that this morning. That was in my dream too. My dog Max, golden retriever, right? Dog represents best friend, loyalty, love, protection. So the puppy makes me feel like a parent. So it's like last night when Lily was on my chest and I hold on to her. She was on my heart all night. I'm telling you, when I say that sometimes, Lily was on my chest all night last night. It's probably for a few hours. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. She didn't move. I had to get her off of my chest this morning at about 9:30. I was allowed to go to the bathroom once and she was right back up on my heart all night long. I was holding on to her like my baby and I was sending Reiki to my love. So on the surge of self-congratulations, when I feel I sink a 3-point trash basket shot. I love the trash basket shot. On the first try. I sunk that 3-point trash basket. I'm laughing at that trash basket. What do they call a raccoon? They call them trash puppies, don't they? Right? Puppy, trash puppy. I sunk that 3-point trash basket on the first try. Yeah, my raccoon that I love. How about the chills I get while singing along to All of Me Loves All of You? Okay, this didn't come out accidentally. Positive thinking, focus on that. Here's me singing my love coming from... Oh, I'm laughing at these. Okay, let's go on. It's getting real windy out here. My nose is running. Okay, so we're going to go to the 5th and final. Oh my God, we're not. We've got 2 more. This is taking too long. We've got the all-seeing eye with all of the affirmations inside. I think we're going to get a different deck. We're going to get a couple different decks. Hold on. Song, I've been spending way too long. Checking my tongue in the mirror. Bending over backwards just to try and see it clearer. I fogged up the glass. So I drew a new face and I laughed. There's not a bit. Oh, wait. I won't hesitate. No more. Not away. I'm yours. I saw Jason Mraz in concert and he was awesome. Okay, for those who chose the all-seeing eye with all of the positive affirmations, you guys get the freaking romance angels. Oh my gosh, this reading is hysterical. I can't believe I send these readings out. I don't think I've ever watched readings like these. Oh my God. Okay. I gotta tell you too though, staying up all night with Lily and with my pain in my stomach, but I probably could have slept with a pain in my stomach, but Lily, I kept hearing her do that, you know, sound with her mouth, right? And she gleeked on me. All of a sudden there was water on my face and on my arm, and I thought, what? I literally looked up to my dream catcher above my bed and I thought, what is that? And I realized it was Lily. She had so much water in her mouth. Her mouth was watering and she gleeked all over me. Oh, I'm laughing all night long. So anyway, because I was up all night, you want to talk about suitcases, I am having a nap today for sure. That'll be part of my self-care. Okay, at 1 hour and 25 minutes, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, whatever they are. Make the effort. Look at him reaching out to this chubby little girl. Look at her little chubby dress. This is what I wanted. I wanted to be reincarnated and grow up like this with my twin. I really did. Look at her Robin Hood leaning over that wall. So make the effort. Reach over that wall, that brick wall. Look at how what has he brought to her? Oh, you know what's so cool is he didn't bring her flowers. He brought her cherries because that's her favorite. He brought her Bing cherries. That's a smart boy, right? I used to do that for my dad. He was working, right? And I thought, poor guy, he's been there since 5:30 this morning. I know he loves Bing cherries like I do. The hard, crunchy ones, right? The dark, really, really sweet ones. And I would go to the natural food store and I would sit there and hand pick every single one of his cherries and bring them to him. So this guy, he's in love. Look at that. He's in a green velvet jacket with a white shirt. White, which is innocence and purity and coming clean, and he's just cloaked in love and healing. And he brought her a bunch of fresh cherries. And you know what? These look like Queen Anne cherries. The yellow and the red mixed together. I am worthy. I am capable. I can do anything I set my mind to. Love, passion, and I am grounded and I am rooted. And this wall, this is not a barrier between us. This is something that I can literally support myself on. It'll hold me up as I lean over and I give my girl a kiss. And she's just loving it. Look at the waterfall pouring down around and the little waterfall in the background. And you know what's so cool about that waterfall in the background? It's not really there. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it from the wear on the card, but it is. It's a waterfall of emotion, expression. And look who's down here, Toto, because he's come home. Click your heels 3 times and go home, and there's Toto. So he's come home to her, and he's given her love. Woo! Whoa! He knocked himself right off his feet, or maybe he knocked her off her feet. So whatever it is that you need to do to make this love of reality, make the effort. Follow the guidance that Spirit gives you. Sometimes we're kind of, we're given kind of a, you know, like a hint from Spirit to do something, and it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with our love, but it is. There's certain things that happen. So right now, Spirit says, we've opened some doors for you. We want you to go through. You've got this waiting for you. Girl, hurry, boy, she's waiting for you. That's what the song was, right? Out of Africa. So what is it that you need to do? What's the first action step you're supposed to take? Whatever comes to your mind right now, that's what it is. So if you need help with doing this or implementing this or finding the nerve to do this, he doesn't look like he's too scared, right? They look very comfortable together. I gotta tell you, we are comfortable together. This is beautiful. I love this. So whatever guidance or nagging thoughts or repetitive, you know, little, I should do this, I should do this. Look at the love wrapped around her. Soft pink, satin. Ooh, comfortable. I love this little outfit. You know what I love about this too? Is that they're outside. They're outside and she's crawling around and he's over this wall. He's got that really expensive, beautiful velvet little green jacket. I had a little jacket like that for my son when he was a baby. It was super cute. And this little outfit, my daughter was always dressed like cute little outfits, and she was filthy because she never stopped climbing all over the place, and that would be me. I laughed about it. If you look at pictures of my daughter, her hair, it was always braided and adorable and cute or long and curled. And 5 seconds later, it was a disaster. She had sticks in it, and and it was so cute. It was adorable. And that's me. I hike in dresses. I climb in skirts. I like that. I think that's funny. So if you get an idea or an inclination that, you know, I really should do this, do it. Whatever it is. Because you're being encouraged by Spirit to do it. It's like a piece that's being fit together into this confusing puzzle that you can't see what the picture looks like quite yet. So ask Spirit to give you the courage to make the move. Make a move, right? Or the time or the energy. Maybe the energy, right? The ability. Help me stretch over this wall. Help me use this wall that I've built between us, or someone else has built between us, and use that as a stepping stone or something to lean upon to help me do what I need to do. I love this. Okay. I didn't expect that message. That's funny. It's so windy, you guys. It's so freaking windy. My nose keeps running. It's so beautiful. Merlin's wand is totally highlighted. It's in the light right now. It's getting charged by the sun. You use that magic wand. Ooh, I won't say it. There's a couple wands you can use. Your manifestation wand, and there's another. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. This is funny. Oh my God, I'm laughing at this reading. I hope you guys have fun with my readings, because I do. Hey, you guys, if you're new to my page, welcome. And please, if you haven't, click subscribe and like the video and share them so that other people can get this information and laugh too. Because you know what? Laughter's the best medicine. It is. Laughter's the best medicine. And if you would like help with a dream analysis, or if you would like a private reading, I'm your girl. Long distance Reiki healing, I'm a master, and I do it and it works. www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. SHERRICOLUMBUS. And contact me on my email if you'd like to figure out what we're going to do. Go to my website and figure out what it is that you need. If you'd like a ceremonial sage wand for cleansing or blessings, they're all enhanced with a Reiki charged crystal. I'm your girl. So there's also a donate button if you would like to subscribe. I forgot, I can't even get it out of my... It's hard for me to ask, right? So here I am asking. If you would like to donate to help me continue to do this work, I appreciate every little bit. Every little bit helps. I am trying to get myself a little mobile teaching mobile, and I haven't touched the money that you guys have donated. I've got a long way to go, but every little bit is very much appreciated. And Sandy, again, thank you so much. Sandy gave me this mug, and she gave me a chrysoprase crystal and some socks because I had cold feet, and they were unicorn socks, and they're awesome. I did have cold feet. Oh, and these cards were from Sandy. These cards, you guys, are from Sandy. So, clarity. Look at this orange. You're peeling off something, and you're going to throw it in the garbage. Interesting. Maybe your heart exterior. It's orange. So orange is your sacral chakra, which is the seat of sexual energy and creativity. Are you opening up? Are you going to take away your exterior? This has been a protective shielding, but when you're ready to eat it, you got to throw it away, right? Stop listening to my inner self. Stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Use it again. Turn it into something useful. Turn it into something useful. So if you have this bitter rind, right? It was there for a reason. Could have been a lesson, right? It could have been a protective shielding, but you're peeling that off because you want to get to the sweetness now. So this isn't something that I would throw away. This is absolutely something that you should turn into a compost heap and turn it into something else, like lessons, right? You're going to turn it into something useful. Whatever you've gone through, it was useful at the time, so now recycle it. I like this a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, we got through that one quicker than the others. And then every time I say this, I always say, Sandy and I are definitely soul sisters. So every time I grab this deck, it's in honor of Sandy. So now we're gonna go bare naked. We're gonna go bare naked. We're gonna go, are you naked? I'm naked. I'm naked. We're gonna get rid of the secrets. We're gonna hold on to our intuition. We're gonna make our wishes on our new moon, and we're gonna chuck the secrets, right? We're gonna listen to our all-seeing eyes that's been staring us in the face the whole time, and hold on to these intentions. Baby, let me light your fire. I am naked, standing in front of you, and I taste good. Okay, so we're going to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. I choose this one. Correct for neutrality. Baby, let me light your fire. I'm organic, authentic, real. I taste good, and I'm good for you. I might be a chunky bunky, but I'm a sweet honey bear. Okay, here we go. Oh, autumn is my last chance, but please don't lose hope. Aw. Okay, so here's this one out in the cold, feeling out in the cold, right? This one has been too worried about the material world, the number 6. Me too, right? I'm worrying about the material world, like what I'm supposed to look like, right? So that's another message. A lot of times we look at the material world and we think finances, right? Position, status, job. But it's focus on the material world that's the problem. So here you see yourself. Now this is interesting. The dream that I watched last night, somebody tried to perm your hair, but it didn't change. It needs to be washed, it needs to be oiled, it needs self-care. You're parted straight, right? Your part is straight. It's still long. Please don't cut that hair. You're holding on to this bright, shiny, nummy apple, right? If I take a bite of that, it's going to be gone. Maybe sometimes we don't want to grab for something. It's there. I've got it right in my hands. I know I can take it. But if I take a bite of it, then it's gone. Maybe you're afraid you're going to lose. You'll take a bite and it's there for a moment and then they'll be gone. The opportunity, the person, the love. If I reach for that, I have before. It's a last, you're holding on to it. It's like you don't want to bite into it. But they're telling you not to lose hope. My hands are freezing. I'm cold right now. I'm out in the cold, right? So you've got something. You've got something. You can take this apple. You can feed yourself with it. You can be nourished with that. You may be holding on to some money, right? Yeah, I really do need a massage, but I don't have a lot of money right now. I just paid my rent and it got really lean. If I spend that money, it'll be gone. No, it won't, because spirit always brings back. There's definitely no leaves on these trees. It's definitely cold season. You know, the leaves have blown away. If I was in Wisconsin right now and we had these winds, the leaves would be bare. I mean, the trees would be bare, right? So maybe, remember about those people? Those ones that are like leaves that blow away? Maybe that's what's happened. All those ones that you were hanging out with, they were like leaves on a tree and they blew away. But this is still here, and it's beautiful, and you've got it right in your cold hands. You've got your coat buttoned up against the cold. You haven't washed your hair. You haven't. You know what I'm looking at? There's two different sides. This is a side, tangled hair after they tried to perm it and it didn't work out. It was all in this mess. And here is after you put the oil in it and the conditioner and you've smoothed it out. You've got whatever this is. When you take a bite of this, there's seeds in that apple. You can plant those seeds. So maybe if this is a relationship, I'm afraid to bite into that, because if I bite into it, then it'll be gone. I'm afraid it's going to be gone. I've tried once before and I lost it. But this apple is bright and shiny and it's tasting good and it will nourish you. It will give you what you need. You're out in the cold. You're dirty. You're not going to stay warm long. And if you don't take a bite of that apple, it's going to turn into a wrinkled old prune. So you've got to freaking take a bite of that apple. Then you can plant those seeds. Those seeds can grow into something else. They can grow into something bigger and better. And pretty soon you'll have your own family tree. One that's going to be strong, because these ones, those leaves blew away. They weren't good, right? There's that way of looking at it. Now you can think about it as far as your work. You've got this apple. You've got this idea. You've got this in your hands. You're afraid to bite into it. You're afraid. Don't be afraid. Hope's fading fast. Remember, the bell rang 10 minutes ago. But there's life inside that apple. You can feed yourself with what you've got. If it's money, if it's, take some for yourself. You need it. You can plant those seeds. It's going to take a while for them to grow up, but you will have more, and it will be yours, not theirs. They didn't bear any fruit. Look, there's no fruit there. The leaves are gone. These might have been the branches that said that they would support you, but you fell. They let you fall. And here you are holding on to your apple. That's all you have, is that one apple. And you're feeling like, I don't have hope. I've got lost out here. I got lost amongst these trees that they're not like me. And look I'm freezing now. But you have this. You haven't lost this. It's still with you. So stop relying on these ones to take care of you. Stop relying on other people to comfort you when you're the one that can comfort yourself. Stop waiting for these ones to fix it for you. Stop waiting for these ones. This is what you have. You've got it in both hands are wrapped around it. It's yours. This honey bear is yours. Look at the nourishment that you have behind you. And this fire will light you up and warm you up. So feast on this apple that's there for you. This is not a poisoned apple. This is a spiritual apple. You deserve to feed. You deserve to have it. This is nourishment. It's sweet, it's filling, it's good, and it's yours. It's only for you. So take a bite. You'll help yourself. You don't have to have their approval. They're not there for you. Look how they've left you. Put that conditioner on your hair. Smooth the psychic antenna out. Take a bite of what's there for you. It's standing right behind you like mama bear protection. Go for it. Take a bite. Correct for neutrality on all. Isn't it funny how the items match up to the messages? Oh my God. You need to take a bite. Listen. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. All of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts. Risking it all, though it's hard. Okay, you guys. That is for you, babe. But for everyone else, come on. The timing of that was just too uncanny. Right? Even though it's hard. I give all of you and all of me. I give my all to you. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. What did you think you lost? It wasn't of value because you're winning. And all of me loves all of you, just the way you are. And does all of you love all of me? Bare naked? I'm standing here naked. Right? What does this mean in your life to you? Peacefulness. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that little traveling home on wheels. Home is where the heart is, and it's an apple. Oh my God. Look. That's home. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos into my life is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. You have a security deposit inside of this apple. It's filled with seeds that's going to grow your own family. My little traveling home on wheels. Home is where my heart is. Take a bite. See, you've bit into this apple, and it's warm. Look, it's warm. That's old school. That's a gypsy wagon. God, I'm emotional right now. That's amazing. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, you guys, with that, we're gonna wrap. We went from crying to laughing to crying, and check out the winds of change. Woo! The mermaid, the leaves on these trees, the angels, the peaceful Buddha. Oh, and look what's right up above us. There's an airplane, it's flying straight up to spirit, and it's white. Coming clean, it's the truth, and woo, look who goes flying by. Out of the darkness, the crow. And there comes another. But they're below. Look at that, the crows are below. One, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. They all went over there. Now, what I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. That one's flying high. And there's another one over there. They're both white. Can you see? It's really, really small. But they're converging. This one's coming from this way, and that one's coming, and look, they're going to meet in the middle. I'm surprised that song didn't start. I'll meet you in the middle. Meet me in the middle. That one's going, and that one's going. They're going to go right there. Wow. Okay. With that, we're at a wrap. I'll go upload this. This reading's a trip. It is. I would turn around and say hi, but I got tears pouring down. I've got mascara all over my face. I love you guys.